8 years of memories, old clothes, stuffed up stuff up there. I have no idea what that is. It's the $1 million day. Good morning, guys. It's Chris, and in the middle of my $1 million day today. Behind me is 8 years of memories, 8 years of clutter, 8 years of wasted space, mental space, physical space. It's time to clean this out. This is the beginning stage of my $1 million day. It's a big deal for me, guys, to clean this out. There's just a lot of stuff, a lot of garbage up here that I want to clear out. I want this thing to look spotless at the end of the day, and you guys are going to see the end result at the end of this $1 million day. And the rule of thumb is, I've already started throwing a lot of my old clothes out. If it doesn't feel absolutely amazing, I'm throwing it out. I have to show you guys this shirt. I've had this shirt for literally 10 years stuffed in the back of my closet. Wow. Eight years living in this house, packing this place, this room with stuff that I never used. 8 years. This is the new closet after the $1 million day. Cleaned up top, got rid of all this junk. Out of all the stuff that was up here, a lot of it was old textbooks, old notebooks full of school notes, just tons of stuff, and empty boxes of like old electronics that I had. And I was able to delegate everything into 2 boxes that I wanted to keep. Pictures of family and friends and camera equipment. That's it. That's all I kept. I threw out everything else. I rearranged, I emptied out all my old papers, all my old bills. I need to get, obviously I made space for new clothes. I noticed that I have a lot of dark colors. I'm gonna have to switch that up. I have a lot of my dress shirts over here and stuff, but it feels amazing. It feels so good to just get rid and purge. I'm done with it, guys. This is just the start of the $1 million day. Now what I want to do is I want to tackle underneath my bed that has tons of old shoes and just stuff that I forgot about, and I'm over it. So here we go. It's been about 5 years since I've actually had nothing under my bed but clean, spacious carpet. Check it out, guys. You can see all the way under it. There's not one thing under it. And the crazy part about it is I didn't keep one damn thing underneath that bed. I threw it all out. Old shoes, old shoe boxes, water bottles for days, just junk. And it's gone and it feels awesome. Alright, so I'm at the second phase of my $1 million day, and I'm in my home office, some of you have seen before, and I'm going to tackle something that's been on my mind for a while. 2 feet away from where I build my business. I mean, literally 2 feet away from where I build my business is pure chaos. Like just junk, old shit that I haven't even looked at, like an old trophy case. Old business materials, speakers, bills, just unorderly chaos. And I'm ready to clean this out. This is going to be kind of a big deal for me because I have been wanting to clean it for a long time and I keep pushing it off. Oh, there's more important things to do than clean up this area. And there's more important things to do. I should go hang out with my friends, or I should build my business, or I should go do this or that. And at the end of the day, it's just something I kept putting off and kept putting off and kept putting off, and that just little bit, it's a little bit of it's a little piece of crap in my brain that just I can't get rid of until I do it. And this is what the $1 million day is about. It's about eliminating all the stuff that's backed up in your head, that's backed up on your mind, that's backed up on your memory, that you just keep putting off, and you keep building this identity of a procrastinator. I'm over it. So this is it. I really don't know where to start except start getting trash bags and just start piling stuff in and start throwing stuff out. So here we go. So in the bowels of my closet, I found something pretty special. This was me when I was, I'd say 24. I was building one of my first businesses. I'm being my best self in 2010. This is me in San Diego. And I want to show you guys a picture inside. I have some I am statements in the beginning. I actually sent this to myself. I'm thankful because I'm a world-class leader. I'm attracting leaders into my life. I'm finely tuned. I'm on stage speaking. And guess who is sitting right there? His big smiling face, Mr. Mark Overson. This was the year after I met Mark and really started to dive into his type of lifestyle and his teachings and how he built his business. It's just crazy to see myself 4 years ago when I first, dipped my toes into the water of entrepreneurship, and then I see a picture of Mark. Fast forward 4 years later, and I'm working with him side by side in a new project, changing my life, making decisions to change my habits and change my lifestyle. Alright guys, about an hour later, I have my home office closet finally cleaned out. I had a bunch of just junk in here. I'm going to show you guys the other side. I've got some of my business materials, all my bills managed. I mean, after 5 years, I had so much trash in here. I mean, I had tons of old notes. I did not know that I had probably about 15 notebooks that have about 5 to 10 pages of notes in them, and then the rest are empty. I threw all of it out. I got rid of all these old business cards. I got rid of just old receipts and old business stuff, and I got rid of a lot of stuff, and I can't believe I've waited this long to clean it out. So $1 Million Day is a success so far. Just feels so good to get new clean life into my home office. I'm actually going to totally revamp this area too. I'm going to get rid of a lot of the junk. I'm going to get rid of those speakers. I might even take off some of the middle shelving to clear out a nice big space for a statue or something like that. But it's happening, guys. I'm finally cleaning up all the stuff that I've wanted to for years, but I've been blowing off thinking it's not important. It's happening. So home office closet, check. We're going to move on to the next closet in the house. I just text my big, who is Matt Shetler, and I just want to touch base with him on the progress that I've made so far in my room, closet, underneath my bed, in my home office, and share a couple other things that I'm going to be working on today. And it's exciting. I mean, this is literally changing my life. And at first, I was kind of skeptical. I mean, I wasn't sure, what is, cleaning up a closet going to do for my business? What is, cleaning under my bed going to help me be successful? How is this going to help me make money? And at the end of the day, guys, it's all connected. I mean, your environment is so important. And even though I keep my visual environment pretty clean, like I'm a pretty neat guy, I keep my office clean, I keep my bedroom pretty tidy, I keep my living room clean, but behind closed doors, underneath my bed, behind my closet space was a wreck. And it was kind of like a reflection of what my life was like, and it's so cool just to clean from the inside out. And it just looked like Matt texted me right now, guys. So I'm gonna give him a call and see what he's up to.
Chris, how's it going?
Oh my gosh, bro. This is a game changer.
Dude, that's what I like to hear. Fill me in. What do you think the top highlight?
I literally have 8 huge 30-gallon trash bags full of stuff. Old clothes and notebooks and textbooks and school stuff. It's just been crazy. I cleaned under my bed. Under my bed is spotless. My room closet is spotless. I had a home office closet that was just stacked with old business stuff and like equipment and
wow.
yeah.
That sounds 8 30-gallon bags?
8 30-gallon trash bags. I have my entire guest bedroom filled with trash bags right now. Like literally, I'm gonna take a picture of it right now. I'll send you guys a video. Hold on, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm sure I'll have like 10 or 12 by the end of the day.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I had no idea that this was like sitting around my house for all this long, you know?
You know, it's crazy, like those little build-ups.
Yeah.
They can do, like, you just think, oh, you know, that's just a little bit of stuff that's stacking up and it's all right. And then all of a sudden, yeah, like this happened. Like, holy shit. I remember my first $1 million day. Well, I had like 19 years worth of tasks and stuff to get, like, to knock out. It was insane. I was going from like 6 a.m. till midnight trying to knock all this stuff out. It was like cleaning out old school supplies, all these old journals that I filled up, and somehow told myself, oh, you know what, well, I'm going to be that smart kid that reviews his notes for the semester after, so I actually keep retaining like some of the knowledge I learned. Yeah, right, I never did that. Like, it's like it's like I just said all of these things I was going to do and then just never followed through with them, and all it did was just build up a bunch of clutter like that.
Right. I had actually the same experience. I was looking through a lot of my old business notes and marketing notes and even some school stuff, and I was looking through it and I felt like this stuff's kind of important and it's knowledge, and at the same time I was over it, you know. I let it go, and this is what it's supposed to be like. The $1 million day is supposed to be a cleanse, and I have my whole life ahead of me to learn new things and retain knowledge. So it's like, wow, it's awesome, dude. I mean, I'm halfway through. I still have so much to do, man. I mean, I'm gonna need like $4 million days.
Did mine, looking at other people's pictures and what they've cleansed out, it's just like a huge win for me to like just see. Because it's like, for me, I feel like the $1 million day, not only do you cleanse everything, but if you do it right, like, it also seems like it's a Kickstarter for a bunch of new habits to come into your life. So, like, one thing I noticed that I applied when I first started, and I've recommended it to a couple other people, and it seems to really help them, is since habits, like, typically it takes, like, 21 to 28 days to actually instill a habit. What I've done is I would just do $1 million day once a week, every 7 days from whenever I did it. And it kind of, I mean, granted, that's not exactly 28 days straight, but it's a good, like, reevaluation once a week to kind of keep everything in order. And then at that point, you just love the feeling so much that it kind of becomes ingrained in you.
This is a really good feeling. It's just, I can't believe that I was just putting all this stuff aside because I thought building my business was more important, or I thought doing other things was more important, when in reality, you know, it's all connected. Thanks again for spending some time with me. I watched the replay of that webinar last night too. It was really, really good.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I appreciate you helping me out and everything, dude. We'll be in touch here shortly.
Definitely. Alright, well, that sounds good, Chris. I'll talk to you later.
Later, Matt. Thanks. So I got a clean, spotless home office closet, and I just had some lunch. Took a little break between my $1 million day, and here's what's next. This is the closet that you see right when you walk in my front door, and I usually just use it for my dog food here for Leo, but I have a bunch of shit in here. I mean, look at it, guys. This is called hoarding. This is not okay. I don't know why I thought this was okay for so many years, but it's not. And it's time to clean it. Let's get to work. Are you guys ready to see the new front closet? What it should have been all along. Nice, tight, clean, space for new things. I got my vacuum, of course, and my dog food. Up here was literally old magazines that I literally haven't looked at in 6 years. I had some of my grandma and grandpa's like birthday cards up here. Really, really old stuff, guys, and totally got rid of everything. This feels so freaking good. You don't need any more, and that's taking up mental space, mental capacity, and taking up energy in the house, you know? On to the next. Alright, so we're in the kitchen space now, and there's a few things I definitely want to handle that I've been putting off for a while. One of them, and I really can't believe I'm showing you guys this, it's pretty bad. One of them is under here. There's just a bunch of stuff, like chemicals and stuff that I haven't really looked through in a while. I want to clean that out. And there's this space next to my fridge that I usually put my water there, but now I have it right here because I like it cold during the summers, but I usually take it out here and have room temperature water. But this little space is annoying. Like, it's just cluttery. There's trash and junk and stuff, and I don't want to look at it anymore. Boom, boom. Cleaned out that area pretty nicely. Got rid of a lot of old stuff. Got rid of that little deal right there. Filled up another trash bag, and I just emptied this out. There was a ton of bills. Now I just got my sushi set up here. The $1 million day, the first $1 million day is coming to a close, but before I end it now, I want to take you guys in to the room, and show you guys the end result of my first $1 million day. You're looking at the aftermath of my $1 million day. I have 10 30-gallon trash bags full of shit. I had no idea that I was so backed up in stuff. I mean, I have the chills right now. Like, literally the chills. I'll show you a few things that I got rid of. These are old magazines from my old MLM company that I was holding on to. I had old speakers, old, I don't know, junk, bunch of greeting cards. These couches are going, they're leaving. All this stuff right here, guys. I had tons and tons of old pairs of shoes. I threw out 60% of my wardrobe. I threw out textbooks, marketing materials that were really hard for me to let go of, but I know that I have my whole life ahead of me to learn new things. I threw out old stereo equipment. I threw out this dirty ass cabinet that was in my home office closet. Just tons of binders and boxes and notebooks. When I was doing this today, I was really excited at first, and I was starting to clean out all this stuff. And then, literally in the middle of it, I almost felt sick to my stomach. I literally felt sick to my stomach that all this stuff was lingering around my house. They were tucked in the darkest, deepest crevices of my closets, and they were tucked under my bed, and they were hidden from my life. And it goes to show you how much stuff can catch up with you, how much stuff can get in the way. And this $1 million day, I will never forget this day. I will never forget the feeling of eliminating procrastination, eliminating old stuff. The feeling of letting something go is so much more powerful than holding on to something for the hopes of needing it in the future. For maybe, because if I held on to some of this stuff thinking that I was going to use some of it in the future, just that mind space of putting that, logging it in the back of my brain and saying, okay, Chris, store this thought, store this idea that you might need this notebook on page 10 where you wrote about a marketing strategy. You guys, I just threw it all out. I'm done. I'm restarting. I can't wait to share with you guys future $1 million days. I mean, this is just the beginning. This was just my environment that I was tackling. Most of the day was spent getting dusty and dirty and cleaning up all the stuff that was hidden around my house. So this is just the start, guys. I'm so stoked to have more $1 million days like this and start purging out all the junk that's in my life. And I want all this out of here by tonight. I'm actually going to start stockpiling this in the front yard, in my garage, getting ready for the pickup man. I have so much stuff to get rid of that I literally need to call a city pickup ordinance to come and take this shit away. So it's very, very exciting. I feel the power in this. I feel the speed of implementation. I feel what it's like to let go of years and years and years of old habits and memories and stuff that wasn't serving me anymore. And I literally threw out everything that didn't make me feel amazing. I'm gonna just wrap up this video for today. I want to start editing this video for my vlog, and I also want to start working on some other things off camera. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you, Matt Shetler, for speaking with me for a little bit about the $1 Million Day and about ingraining this into your habitual life, ingraining this into something that you can do once a week, where you just literally commit. You create a list of things that you want to get done, and you just do it no matter what. And you guys will see a video tomorrow about my next $1 Million Day, because they are coming and I'm not stopping here. So this is it, guys. Look at all this stuff I got rid of. $1 Million Day, Limitless. If you want to find out information about why I'm doing this and how you can get started on your own $1 Million Day, feel free to send me a message on Facebook, reach out to me on YouTube. There's probably a link below where you can go and submit your email for more information. I'll send you all the videos you need to start living your life limitless, to start taking action, changing your habits, making new decisions, creating business plans, getting around people that are like-minded, and making moves. So I love you guys so much. I support you 100%. I think it's level 9 or 10 in the books. Can't wait to see level 11 in Limitless, and I will see you guys soon. Peace.